sorry ass DJ.
You can get some.
Ford Granada Scorpio Cosworth Saloon, 2.9, 24 valve auto, K-Reds 92, black with black leather, 89,000 miles on the clock. Oh, it's Thursday,
evening,
it's 8 o'clock, and it's the Big Detecting Show.
Welcome, everyone. Hopefully everyone's well and looking forward to tonight's giveaway, which is a NOKTA triple score. NOKTA triple score.
I'm not being ignorant, Adrian. I'm just catching up on what I didn't get to do because I was busy trying to fix my computer.
If you now scan that QR code with your phone, if you're watching on a big television or a cinema screen, that will take you to the Big Detecting Show website, bigdetectingshow.com, and on there, you just need to put your name, email address, and you'll go straight into the free draw tonight, which is going to be drawn at 9 o'clock. Sorry. So, yeah, kindly donated by NOKTA. Cracking machine, unbelievable free prize to give away tonight. I know a lot of people are keen to enter, so good luck, and we'll have Dilek on very shortly.
I've caught up. Phew. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right now until your computer broke 1 minute before the show started, and I had to do everything technical, which I will be doing next week and the week after when you're on holiday.
Did it really break, or was it a test?
Was it really? Oh, no.
It broke.
All right. But yeah, so we've got a great show tonight. Every time Dilek's on, it always fills the show with questions, answers, and what NOKTA are up to next. So we will see, won't we, David? So,
and that is the first time for 3 years that I haven't had to do everything on the start of the show myself. So
and
I'm like a loose party, you know, Adrian. You don't need me anymore.
No, I do, dear.
Find you a new co-host. You'd be Reed.
I'm just going to write a thing on the bottom of the screen.
Because he knows how to do that now. Tony Kaywood, yes, we got your email. That's all sorted and groovy. Thank you. For those of you who don't know, again, we're in the process of putting together the ArkMD mags for the Rodney Cook Memorial and Detectable. So if you'd like anything published within it, any articles or such like, please send them on over to myself via editor@arkmdmag.com, and we would kindly appreciate it. And I wanted to speak to Dilek before the show about that, but everything went Pete Tong. Right at the start of the comments tonight, Disabled Digger, he's put something in. We're all well and dealing with an unpredictable summer, but in between summertime digging that the ground is not like concrete. He's still not in the right frame of mind after losing his wife in December, but he follows the show anyway. So thanks for following, Disabled Digger, and obviously our condolences go out to you.
Been watching the show for a long time.
Right. There's a new one. Detectando Fiero. Saludos. Dyro Beach Detect. Happy evening. Got some new people in the chat.
Oh, yes.
Zealand Finder. Ooh, Zealand Finder. Detecting there in New Zealand.
I've got Andrew T.
Session Noroeste. They're all new as well.
Andrew T. All the way from Canada, watching tonight.
Canada, get it right.
Canada. Nick West. Sorry. John Clayton. Nick West spoke to him this week. I didn't tell you that, Dave, about his thing at Rodney Cook this year. He's doing more relics. So
Andres Pimentel says, Traduce texto con la cámara. Hello. Greetings from Mexico. I'm very interested in your equipment. Thank you. Adrian said that to me. That's how we met.
I think he's probably talking about the triple score. Not our equipment. It's NOKTA. And if you've got any questions, Dilek will be on shortly. Hello, Carl Ellis, Nick Berry, Philip Wills, Tony Coward, don't know him, Steve Down, Andy Kerridge. Blimey, there's a lot of people in the chat.
Name's Alfred Lee, Tony K. Woods. Then the initial spell. Tony Lee K. Wood.
Sorry, I'm just looking. Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm just looking at how many people have entered already. It's quite a lot.
Nick Berry says, as you know, I've been making replicas of Saxon pyramid mounts. And then last year, I went and found a real one. And it occurred to me this morning that it's happened again. I went on my first rally after I finished making a replica of the Alfred Jewel. I found some Saxon gold. I think they could be a gift from the Saxon gods. Yes, Nick, I heard all about it off Shane. You found it at the weekend on a dig down Rugby Way, I think. Well done, you.
Dave, I just put this one up. Lost channel in Mexico. So we really are going around the world tonight. So hi there, Andres.
Let's go and give the Lost Channel in Mexico a follow.
Yes, we will, definitely.
We finally did it, Adrian. The Big Detector Show YouTube channel.
Oh, yes.
Finally, it's 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what that means, but we did it.
We have 8,000, nearly 9,000 followers on Facebook, but we did originally stream through Peaky Finder's YouTube channel, and now we're streaming through our own YouTube channel the last few months. So you can still watch it through the other one, can't you, Dave?
But
Peaky
Finders.
Yeah.
No.
You can't.
Okay. You can watch the old episodes on the Peaky Finders.
Yeah. So if you're watching it, you can obviously subscribe. So well done, everyone, and David, and thank you for subscribing. Hopefully, more good things will come, especially giving away things like that. Sorry, my computer's pinging away.
People from the show.
We've had over 100 entries in 5 minutes. So it goes to show it's a popular detector.
And it goes to show that it's a very, very popular person. Now, as I'm not using any hands, and it's all down to you, Adrian, you could bring Dilek onto the show.
Hi, Dilek.
Good evening, Dilek.
Hi, guys. Hi, Dave. Hi, Adrian. Hi, everybody, all the viewers. I must have missed you guys. I'm so happy to be on the show. I don't know why. And by the way, all those names you're reading, I think I made a big contribution because normally I don't do this, but I saw your post about this show tonight, and I took it and I shared that on the beginners group, newbies group, our Facebook page, our official users page.
Thank you exceptionally much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That's why we got some new viewers, Dave, all over the world.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes. I mean, Dilek, NOKTA, I think I asked you this question before, but how many countries is it now, NOKTA, you've got distributing?
Oh, a lot. Probably more than 100.
Wow. Blimey. That is quite a lot. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's only 107 countries, aren't there?
What's that?
There's only 107 countries now.
No, there's a lot more than that.
Just quickly, this competition tonight is UK only. Sorry. So those who are entering, it's UK only. I'm right there, I think.
Yes,
so Dilek, you've been really busy.
Why do you wanna limit it to UK only?
Oh, we don't have to. We just thought that's what you would have wanted to do, but if that's what you want to do.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you guys, but to me, it doesn't really matter. I can ship to wherever in the world. So,
should we go for it, Dave?
Let's go for it.
Go for it.
Being around the world, and
Okay, let's do this. I have an idea. We're gonna give 2. If the first one goes outside the UK, we're gonna give 1 to the UK too. Okay?
I'm a bit stunned at that.
Yeah,
I can't thank you enough for 1, but we can't thank you even more for 2.
What's that?
We can't thank you enough for 1, but we can't thank you even more for 2.
No, I just need to blimey, that's thrown us a bit. I just need to change the wording on the competition and put that on the website so people can see that. And UK and global. Wow.
So anyway, Dilek, how is Istanbul at the moment?
Hot, too hot.
Don't say that. I'll be in the Dalyan neck on 3 days.
Yeah, you told me that. You're going to where? Antalya?
Landed at Dalaman and going to Dalyan, where the Kornos.
You're gonna burn. You're gonna burn. I was there in June, and it was okay. It was good. Like it was really like hot during the day, but it was like nice at night. But now I'm sure, oh my God, it must be so hot. Istanbul is very hot. Only for the past few hours, we've got this nice, like, I don't know, breeze and wind. And I think there's some rain coming, which is going to cool it down a little bit. But it's been very hot, very hot.
Well, it hasn't been here. It's not been very nice weather here at all. For this time of
Really?
year.
Yeah, it's been over 30 for the past month, maybe more. 34. Oh yeah.
Wow. I mean, how do you? But then you
take a big coat with me.
Well, your new NOKTA offices, Dilek, they're obviously air conditioned, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you start work silly time in the morning, don't you, until late? So it's probably a good reason to stay at work, isn't it? I presume.
Oh yeah, and the traffic actually. That's why I stay late at work. But we start at 7:30, which I never get to the office at 7:30. I'm there normally at like 8:15, 8:30, 30ish, and then I'm there till like average 7:30, 8 p.m. So like a 12-hour day.
Yeah, but Adrian, you're doing 86 hours a day at the minute, aren't you?
I have today. I started at 7 this morning. Actually, 10 to 7 this morning I started, and finished probably about 5:30.
Still going.
And then doing this, and I'm doing other things as well. Yeah, but the thing is, if you love your hobby, you love getting involved in it and doing stuff. So yeah, doesn't bother me. We can talk metal detecting all well, we do every Thursday. We talk about it.
And you've even had 2 phone calls off me today. Well, video calls off me today.
Yeah, I've had video calls off Dave as well. So I mean, it's starting to ramp up now. The farmers are beginning to harvest. We've got the big rallies coming up this year.
Yep.
So in the next few months, it's going to be busy times, and there'll be a lot of people pulling some good things out of the ground. Hopefully with triple scores. So how we spoke briefly before the show, Dilek. Initially on the launch, it was probably, you said, not the best time of the year to launch a detector, but now things are ramping up, and you did something crazy with your pricing earlier in this year. Has that helped it massively? Obviously, the price.
Oh yeah. I mean, the thing is, when we first released the score, it was around October timeframe, and it was the end of the year, and many people were buying, were spending money on their gifts, and Christmas, holidays, and all that. So when we first released the score, I mean, maybe we could have waited and not release it, but we said, yeah, let's just release it, and we didn't really do a big launch for it, like with the Simplex we did a big launch, with the Legend we did a big launch, with the Score we just announced it. So in the beginning, end of the year, things were slow, and then actually this first half of the year, I would say the first quarter especially, has been pretty slow for many countries in terms of, like sales, economy. I mean, UK had its own problems with the, like the rain, flood, whatever. So every time we talked to a distributor or a dealer, everybody was complaining that the, business was slow. People didn't have, extra money like in the past. Sorry, something started to play on my phone. I'm so sorry. Hold on, guys. Do you hear that?
Can hear you.
You've frozen a bit.
She must be cold. That's
it.
Yeah. So talking to distributors and dealers, everybody was complaining that the inflation was high. People didn't have the disposable income anymore. Sales were not good. And we said, hey, listen, we're NOKTA. We need to do something about this. And we decided to bring out these promotions. And we thought it was the perfect timing. And we said, why don't we do it with the release of the new triple score? So we have an introductory price for the triple score, and we offer a promotional price for the score and the double score. And yeah, we just rolled it out, and yeah, and it's been doing really good. Triple score has been doing really good. It's got a lot of attention. I mean, people cannot believe the value, we're offering at the price we're offering it at, with 2 coils and the headphones, a simultaneous multi-frequency device that basically has everything that even an experienced user would need. Yeah, so it's been doing really well for us.
Good. Yeah, I think the price. I think the kind of person who buys that machine is someone who's been detecting for years, but a beginner could easily pick that up and use it. It's very simple to use.
Yes.
And I think some people who've originally jumped in and got a legend straight away have probably struggled a little bit, because you don't have to change all the settings, but they've probably looked at it and it might have put them off a bit. But the triple score is a very good in-between machine to go down that route, I think.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Like you said, it's good for a beginner. It's very easy to use. It's also good for an experienced guy. It has all the settings. But of course, it's not a legend. A legend is our flagship product, and it'll stay that way until we release a new one. But they're pretty. I would say they're pretty close. But legend is for more experienced guys, or for people who love, adjusting every setting you can think of. And also it's got features that the triple score doesn't have, like your mineralization meter, your ferrous check, and of course it's got, with the addition of some of the settings and the adjustability of some of the settings, it'll offer more speed, a little bit more depth. It's much more adjustable. But then again, it may be a little bit, for some users, especially for beginners, it may be a little harder to learn, because some of the settings we put in there, because we've been updating that machine, some of the settings are in hidden menus now, so that kind of makes it harder for the new beginners to learn that machine. But triple score, yeah, whether you're a beginner or an experienced guy and want a simultaneous multi-frequency waterproof machine, yeah, triple score, especially now at this price point, I would say is the best machine you can get.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Pro Pack. I think is it £489, I think?
I believe it's $469, isn't it?
£469.
Yeah. You're doing about
because I know it's €499, in the European countries, and I believe it's $469 in the UK.
That sounds about right. And you've basically, I think someone said it in the chat, you've pretty much knocked £100 off pretty much all your range on the offers.
Well, I can tell you in dollars, but I cannot remember all the pound prices off the top of my head. But yeah, we really, literally, probably, 100. Yeah, because $299 is the score, and then $369 is the double score. $499, these are the dollar prices. Yeah, probably, yeah.
I saw what you done there as well, Adrian. Knocked £100 off.
Yeah, I was waiting for Dilek to say that. NOKTA. In England, knocking off. But it's NOKTA. Knocked off.
Loved it. I love that.
Yeah, you should have that on your next advert, actually. But yes, Otis Arms, hi Tom Dempsey's in the chat. Yes, 469. He's confirmed that. Hope the NOKTA gods bless me today. Hope the NOKTA gods bless me today. Bill Hurley is obviously wanting to win tonight's machine. So head over to bigdetectingshow.com and enter your details in there. And like Dilek said, if you've just joined the show, if the first one drawn is a global winner. She will give the machine to someone in the UK as well.
Thank you.
So you also we'll get back to the score a little bit later, and we'll also talk about the legend and such like. But you were also the first of the what would be deemed as the major companies to actually release one solely for the Amazon market as well, to obviously counteract the amount of rubbish that is coming from overseas.
Oh yeah.
That's the first swing, wasn't it?
First swing, yes, that was the first one. But now we have the Findex, and the Findex Pro. The first swing actually is very similar to the MIDI Horde. Okay, so it doesn't have the length, especially for the taller people. So some of the taller users were complaining that the length is not enough. So we said, then why don't we now actually release a much better machine, that's going to compete with all these, cheaply made detectors. And so we worked on the Findex and released 2 versions of the Findex and Findex Pro. I don't remember the UK prices. I'm so sorry, but in Europe, they're selling for 149 and 179 euros. And for the 179 version, you get a fully waterproof submersible machine. Basically, it's in the simplex design, okay? And it uses the same system box. It has the same quality of the simplex or the score, actually, because that system box, we use it both for the score line and the simplex line. So it uses the same coil of the simplex. And it retails for 179 on Amazon. There is nothing out there that can really compete with the Findex Pro. I'm saying this with 100% confidence, because if you look at what's offered at this price point out there, none of them are fully waterproof. None of them are rechargeable. Their plastics are really rubbish, like you said. The quality is really bad. Most of them are not backed by a warranty, which our device is backed by 2 years warranty. And believe it or not, this is not an item that we release to make, a lot of profit on, because we don't have really the margin ourselves. And that's why we're selling it, on Amazon as NOKTA, and we cannot really give it to the distributors or dealers. The whole idea is to really fight these cheaply made detectors and protect this hobby and this industry. Why? Because somebody who is, who wants to go into this hobby and who wants to try it out to see if they like it or not, let's say they get one of these cheaply made detectors and they go out there, and either the machine is going to break, or the machine is not going to perform and it's going to beep everywhere, or, they will have to spend a lot of money on batteries. They're not going to be able to recharge it. It's not waterproof. And the list goes on. So thinking that they're spending little money, they're going to end up actually spending a lot more, because that cheaply made machine is going to cost the user a lot more money. And they're going to maybe hate the hobby. And they're going to be like, okay, you know what, forget it. It's not for me. So we want to leave a good taste in these beginners' mouths. That's what the Findex is for. So if they start with a good quality machine, and, if they enjoy the machine, then there's a chance that they're going to stay in this hobby, and that's how we're going to grow this beautiful hobby.
Very well said, Dilek. I totally agree with everything you said there. And also, more importantly, what do these manufacturers bring to the table? Oh, Dilek's
looks
gone.
like she's bombed out. She'll be back in a minute, no doubt. Just take the opportunity to tell people that you don't get an email confirmation. Simply because we are not bombing you. You'll get a pop-up. We won't be spamming you with information. We don't do that. That's not what it's about. And also, for those of you who haven't got a clue how to enter tonight's competition. It's in massive green letters at the bottom of the screen. Massive.
And this
Or
is
scan the
only
QR code.
this closes at 9 o'clock tonight, so you've got half
Close
an
at
hour.
9 o'clock tonight, so those of you listening on the podcast will not be able to enter. Or those of you watching it back in the near future. So hopefully, Dilek is back. There she is.
Yes. Going back.
Sorry,
to
Adrian,
that,
I brought it back and you didn't. Sorry.
No, sorry, I don't know where you went. Going back to what you said, Dilek, about the cheap detectors on the market, I totally agree with everything you say. But more importantly, it's what do they bring to the hobby? So yourselves bringing in the Findex to the beginners, and I get you're not making a lot of money on it, but you're giving a machine there with good warranty, good guarantee, and everything. But NOKTA turn up at events all over the world. They support events. They give detectors to people, like kindly on our show tonight, and also provide your nomads. So people out there to help people in the hobby. These cheaper detectors, all we get is a cheap detector that will probably break after 1 day, 1 year, whatever. It's about what you give back to the hobby and people in it.
Yeah.
And I think you're not half an hour down the road, you're in Turkey. So you fly to the States, Canada, Germany, Italy, the UK, and you're there with your marquees and your tents talking to customers. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a Chinese manufacturer do that. There is one, but they're sort of USA, China, kind of, but not, yeah. So I just thought I'd drop that in because that's an important thing for our hobby, to get people in it and keep them in it and not put them off with cheap, horrible machines. Dave, should we ask people if they've got any questions for Dilek?
Yeah, if anybody does have any questions for Dilek about the NOKTA brand or where she's going to be in the summer, give us a shout. We'd be sure she'll answer them. Now, one person has asked Dilek, we know you're going to be at Detectable, no doubt, but are you going to be at the Rodney Cook?
See, the thing is, I want to be at the Rodney Cook this year, but they're back to back. You know, I think they're 1 week apart from each other. So I'll try, but there's a big chance that I may not be able to.
You'll be going to Detectable, though, will you?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll be there, Dave, won't we?
Yes, when everybody's out detecting Dilek, I'll come and sit with you and we'll have a chat again.
It's only an hour drive for me, so it's not far away.
Oh,
she's gone again.
See, she doesn't want to sit with me at Detectable and chat again.
No.
Put her off.
It's that heat. It's messing everything up.
She's back again. I'll let you do it this time, Adrian.
You hear me?
There she is.
Okay. I don't know.
You're out.
I don't know why my Spotify, you know, the music in my Spotify starts playing, or I turn it off and then I lose you. I don't know why. All of a sudden I start hearing music. Do you hear the music? No, right?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Or maybe I'm losing my mind and I'm hearing this.
We've got some questions. Scott McClory. Sure. Dilek, will you marry Steve Pacifico? He told me to ask you.
Mr. Dilek wouldn't be very happy with that.
Charlie Dreamer. I was going to ask this question. Dilek's probably dreading it. How are you doing with the PI machine?
How are we doing with the PI machine? We're doing pretty well. We're getting close to finishing it, hopefully. I'm not going to give a time frame, but I would say hopefully soon we're going to, start testing it outside the country. Of course, one of the countries will be Australia, as you can imagine, where it's going to be tested, and probably Western US, Arizona area where the gold fields are, and probably in Africa. So once that testing
she's been
come
hacked by
across
one of the
any
Chinese
issues, or if we don't have to update anything, then we're gonna start the launch process. But of course, if things come up during those tests and we need to do changes or updates, then it'll take longer. But at least I know we don't have years left, at least.
Do you have a name for it yet?
3.33333.
What? Pi?
Aye.
That's 3.147.
Yeah, I don't know, but I couldn't remember the number, but you knew what I was on about.
Yeah. Dilek Spotify's come back. Philip Wills has got a question.
Oh, that's good. Nick Berry says, our sun is currently heading towards or has already reached its solar maximum.
Yeah.
The point in an 11-year cycle where it is most active, it could that causing an issue like solar flares. That's why it's so hot in Turkey at the minute.
Well, needs to here. There's some good questions. Keith Ellis, he's just raised one.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it's a very good question. And yes, Tony Kaywood.
We need to know what Spotify playlist she's listening to, really, don't we?
Gary Gliff. Gary
That could be an idea as well. That's what Nick Berry's just said. Regarding the solar flares, it could be why the detector signals aren't very good at the moment.
That is very interesting, Nick.
It's very interesting.
I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. Seriously, I don't know what's going on.
Spotify.
Been hacked by Chinese manufacturers.
Yes. Yeah, probably they're watching the show.
That very famous doctor is probably like that. Ooh, get the lads on it.
What did you guys hear the last about the pulse induction? Which part did you hear? And you didn't hear?
It's going to be coming soon, but you can't promise anything. But it's going well.
Well, that's what I say all the time. But so we're going to test it. Basically, we're going to test it outside the country. Did you hear that part?
Yeah, Arizona and Africa.
Yeah. So exactly. So if during those tests everything goes well, then we're gonna start the launch process. If things come up or we need to update things, then it's gonna take longer. But at least I know that it's not years anymore, like in the past.
Well, I don't think anyone can say not to take a long time to bring machines out. You guys are crazy. Will the PI machine? Will it be able to have software updates?
Yeah, sure.
Good.
Sure. And it's gonna be fully waterproof, submersible waterproof. And once we release the gold version, the gold prospecting version, we're planning to release second version. I don't think we're going to release them at the same time. I don't know yet, but I doubt we're going to release them at the same time. But we're also going to release a relic version of the pulse induction for relic hunters.
Interesting. And I don't know if you heard, Dilek, have you got a name for it yet?
Yes and no. We kind of picked one. But then again, I don't know. We're still debating internally.
Okay. And do you know? Can I ask what color it is?
What color? It is. Okay. So that's not finalized yet either. But we have two colors. Now, we didn't decide whether we should release two different colors for the two versions or go with one. If we go with one only, then it's going to be like a dark grayish color.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice color. Yeah. Nice. And we've just had a question here from Matt Bull. Is the triple score fully submersible? I can answer that, but
yes, of course. 5 meters, 16 feet, 5 meters, fully submersible. Our machines don't leak we had very, very, few cases of leakage on our, machines, including the Simplex Legend, whatever. And yes, the whole score line is fully submersible.
And Andy Carriage has said, you need waterproof in England. Yes, Andy Carriage, because it's always raining. But we do have lakes and we have rivers and we do have lots of water around us. So we do use waterproof detectors. And it's becoming more common now, I think, as well.
Oh, yeah.
We've got one from Disabled Digger. He said, can you tell me if all update support for the Simplex has ended? I asked because I've been out of the loop for a while.
Can you say that again? I didn't understand the question.
Update support for the Simplex ended?
How did it end?
No,
the old Simplex?
No
Simplex
more updates
machines.
for the Simplex.
There are no more updates available for that now.
For the old Simplex?
Yeah.
No.
Okie dokie.
I mean, the old Simplex,
Oh dear.
Every important bit and the Chinese hackers get her.
Yeah.
Did I lose you again? No, you're back. Yeah.
You're back.
Customers need to understand that, once you start updating a machine, then the machine becomes a different machine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, even the Legend, but Legend is a different case because Legend was released as our flagship machine, high-end machine. So to put more and more on that device, which actually even made some customers like unhappy. I got some messages from people saying, you know what, this is too much. Now you made it, you gave too many updates and the machine is becoming very hard to use. What people don't understand is we may give updates and you don't have to do the update once we give it. You know what I mean? You can try it, and if you don't like it, you can go back to the older version. So giving updates for a machine like the Legend is okay, but giving constant updates for a machine like the Simplex now takes a machine from what it was to a whole different level, if you know what I mean. Simplex was released as an easy-to-use beginner's machine, which had the depth of a higher end, which had the speed of a higher end, but limited functions, limited settings. So I don't think it's a clever idea to take a machine and keep on giving updates after updates and making it different than what our website says about it or what my brochure says about it. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. What you give to the people and then what you offer later on should stay within certain limits.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, when the Simplex came out, I think myself, among many other people, were pretty much blown away for the price point it was and how it performs. And still today, it's a good machine.
It is, and I didn't realise until
it's not 10 years.
Detector, is it not? It's about 8 years now, is it?
I reckon the Simplex has been out.
I'm never doing this on my phone ever again. I'm going to take my laptop next time.
I think the Simplex, has that been out 6 years, Dilek? 5 years, 6 years?
5 years. We announced it in 2019. It was released in 2019.
Yeah. So
I don't know. It's like somebody came out the ground with it.
6 years actually, if you count this year, correct?
Mark Sutton got a triple score 2 weeks ago. Brilliant machine. Thank you, Mark.
Zeal and Finder. Will there be a NOKTA event in the future in the Netherlands?
Interesting. Why not? I mean, Yeah, I mean, it's something that I can discuss with the with our distributor there. Of course, it's not easy for a manufacturer, you know, to go to all these countries and plan events on their own. So we have to cooperate with the people there. So yeah, why not?
Where are we, Adrian? Where are we up to?
What? Oh,
Is there any chance of a Pulse Dive version 2?
Yes.
Missed the question?
Is there a possibility of a Pulse Dive version 2?
Yes, not anytime soon, but yes.
Hey, good news coming for everybody.
Yeah, it's in the project. It's in the project list. Yes.
Among many other fixed secret things. Edward G, I have a Legend now and curious how many more updates it can handle before it would start to become unstable. Well, I'll let Dilek answer that, but I think...
Let me tell you this, guys. I think we're not going to give more updates for the Legend anymore. Okay? Because we're at a level.
She's not going to use a phone anymore.
Did you guys hear what I said?
You're at a level.
Did you guys hear what I said?
You're at a level.
No, say again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you said you were at a level, and then we lost you again.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You said you were at a level.
I think you said there's no more updates on the Legend.
No more.
No more updates on the Legend. So we've answered that question.
Gosh, got loads of questions. Nocta lo mejor de lo mejor en detectores.
Oh, you know, we haven't.
It's dark. She's gone outside. Oh,
no, I'm changing spots in case I get better reception here. So I'm in my kitchen now.
Right, you said, I don't even know what was you're at a level.
Did you guys hear my answer on the Legend updates?
Yeah, you said you were at a level where.
Yeah, we're at a level where, you know, some people are very happy that we keep constant updates, but I believe there's a good number of people who think that the machine is becoming very hard to use. So I think we're going to stop here, to be honest with you. And any other advancement, any other new features or settings, I think we'll just, save it for our next machine. Because it makes us really sad when we give an update and then because the updates are given to the people to enhance their experience and advance their detector. But if for certain people it makes the detector, harder to use, we don't want that either.
No, I understand. We got a question from
Sure.
Natty Peanut. Are you currently working on a Legend 2?
I would say we're working on a machine, but I don't know whether that's going to be a Legend 2 or completely something different.
Martin Melcher.
Somebody did ask as well, and I think this is going to be a question, especially for Aaron Weedle, who's in the chat. Hello, Aaron. Hope you're well. Dero Beach Detect says, how is battery life on the beach mode? Some people say that it is 7 hours, and I'll let Aaron answer that because Aaron primarily detects the beaches. So he's more of an expert in that area than me, definitely.
Yeah, that could mean a complete. You could open a complete can of worms up on there. You know, there's a lot of ifs and buts. But
how long have you been with NOKTA now, Dilek?
15 years.
I bet that's flown, hasn't it? The amount that you get up to.
What's that?
I bet it's gone very quick considering the amount of work that you do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I hope, I mean, if everything goes fine and if I live long enough, I think I'm just gonna, retire from this company. And that's another probably 10 years, hopefully.
We got an answer. We got an
no one
answer
speak
there.
to.
Aaron said his machine lasts 10 I think he means 10 hours each mode. Good question here from Andrew T in Canada. He's said bone conduction headphones
Sorry, Adrian.
and earpods released. Dilek, is there anything on that?
Bone conduction headphones, yes. We've been working on that, but it's just we haven't been happy with any of the ones we looked at because you need to understand, guys, we're not a headphone manufacturer. We're not at all. We don't sit down and make headphones. So we work with suppliers. And so far, we've got a nice design that we came up with. And we got some samples in, and I was so excited. But unfortunately, we didn't like the sound so much. It wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't to our satisfaction, and the waterproofness.
Yeah,
So,
I think. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? You're good at metal detectors, but if you brought out some bone conductive headphones to be good as you want them to be, they'd probably cost half the price of the detector, which goes against bringing them out, doesn't it? So
exactly. So we're still working on them. We didn't give up. Hopefully one day. We're also working on because we do have some waterproof headphones, but I'll be honest with you, they're not the best ones out there. So we're actually working on another pair of waterproof headphones, which has really really good sound. So yeah, we're working on two different headphones projects right now. Hopefully, one of them will be out sooner than later.
Hey up, me duck.
Hey up.
He loves Dilek and he loves the triple score. Brilliant machine.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Wayne Atwill, are you thinking of releasing a hands-free model?
Hey?
Hands-free?
I know what he's on about. He's being silly and Nokia.
Oh, let's get rid of him. Oh, hands-free, phone, headphones. Yeah, I get it. It's a joke. So I've got a question for you, Dilek.
Sure.
When you come to England, what's your favourite English food?
What's my favorite English food?
You're not allowed to choose a kebab.
It's not a lot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say fish and chips because I don't like fish. I don't like fish. I'm not a fish person. So I don't know. Tell me a few other English food. I'm gonna tell you which one I love. I just cannot think of it.
Jam roly poly.
No, that's
what?
Jam roly poly.
Have you had a Yorkshire pudding, Dilek?
What?
Have you had a Yorkshire pudding?
No, probably not. Maybe I had it and I didn't know that it was that, but I doubt it.
Okay.
Well,
because you guys
saying
listen, you guys don't take care of me when I'm in England. You don't take me to.
You wait till Detectable. I'll look after you. I'll bring you down.
You had pizzas at Detectable, didn't you? You bought pizzas.
Oh yeah.
That's Italian.
They were good.
We'll take Dilek and her team out for a meal, won't we? An English meal, and they can be really shocked. Roast dinner, Chrissy detects. Right, the competition's going to close shortly, so if you haven't already entered, scan the QR code, John, actually, how do you make me big, Dave? So
just click on the. No, you do it.
I don't know.
Just click on the. No, that's me. Click on that one of you. Do it to yourself, not me. There it is.
So let's hide that. So scan that QR code if you're watching on your television, and you can win a triple score. You've only got 5 minutes, and that is anywhere in the world. If a global person outside the UK, if a person outside the UK is drawn, NOKTA Dilek will kindly do the draw again for someone in the UK. So
Correct.
So if someone in the UK wins it first, it's UK only. If somebody in America, Mexico, Japan, or wherever, not Russia, wins that, then right. Where was I? Now I go there. Oh, that's better.
Oh, yeah. Where I'm not even on it.
Well, you just move your chair. That's better.
Why I'm comfortable, are you?
Right. Right. So hopefully everyone's registered. Yeah, that's good.
I'm miles away from me mouse now.
No, I prefer that. The viewers prefer that. So, I think we've had the questions. I will have to go away in a minute, Dave, and do some magic and take all the details and put them on the website.
Okay. You do that then. I'm going back to that view because I can't handle the other view. Am I taking you off screen for a bit then?
No.
Okay.
Dilek, have you got any questions? Dilek, have you got any questions for me or Dave? Because we always throw loads
the viewers.
Of questions. What questions for me or Dave? Well, no.
If Dilek's got any questions for the viewers, even.
Yes.
Yeah, but listen. I mean, I'm sure you guys know me by now. My strategy, my philosophy has always been to be a very transparent marketing person. And NOKTA has been a very transparent company compared to, I would say others in this industry. So I want an honest answer, and I'm not going to get offended. Okay. I want you to tell me or the viewers one thing you don't like about me.
About you personally?
Yes.
Don't see it enough.
That's a very good
question. What's that?
Don't physically see you enough. And as you know, Dilek, I don't like bothering you because I know you're that busy, so I don't message you that often because I know you're busy.
Oh, thank you. No, you can message me anytime. Listen, maybe I cannot answer right away, but I'll answer you. Okay, let me change that question. Maybe that's going to be a tough one. What is okay? One thing that NOKTA can do a lot better. That you wish NOKTA did better, or that you wish NOKTA would, I don't know, work on to advance, whatever that is. What is it? It could be anything.
Chrissy Detect says your internet connection should
change
could
that.
Improve. Dilek, we're not getting any. Well, not
God,
any serious ones.
Coils.
Coils. Ange, she's put, and I think this came up earlier, coils fitting all the machines. That is a very complicated thing to manufacture.
And that is with any manufacturer, isn't it?
Yeah. That's like saying you make a car and it has the same wheels on every model of the car. So the sports one, the saloon one, every machine is different, and that is very hard. Hello, Sinu Garibaldi, Fierro. Greetings from Mexico.
Hi.
Gary Robertson, he'd like NOKTA to work with smaller rallies. James Barnes.
I'm still struggling.
Is James Barnes coming to RCM or Detectable? She'll be at Detectable. Pinpoint, gosh, there's loads coming in now. Pinpoint button could have its own spot rather than sharing. Don't understand that.
Okay.
Longest shaft.
Is it? Forgive me because
Longer shafts. Okay, that's a good one, but I want to answer that one because maybe the customers, the viewers don't know. We do offer longer shafts for our devices, guys. For example, for the Legend, we offer a longer middle shaft as well as a longer lower shaft, both carbon fiber. So they are available. You just have to ask for them. So you just have to contact the distributor dealer and ask for it. Uh, Not many people know that we do offer these, but yeah, we do offer them.
Right.
Am I right in saying that the you used to have the pinpoint button was under the handle, wasn't it? Like a gun switch, more or less, like a flick switch.
Oh yeah.
And that was obviously your old technology. And I've not obviously used a Legend. It doesn't have it there anymore. I take it's on the fascia now.
Yeah.
I always liked that because it was like
Many people like that. You know that?
it's a totally different thing. You knew where it was. You knew how to because with some machines you can press on the it and forget that you've pressed on it, and you'll be detecting away, and it'll be all weird and not finding anything, and you realise 5 minutes later that you've pressed the target on. Where with that one, you had to click and hold it, and then release it on the bottom. So I actually. So there's one of mine. I preferred that to fascia ones.
Yeah, it's funny because I like the finger one, but it is a bit clunky and it is something that can go wrong, and it does add extra cost in the machine because someone's got to fit it and it's a moving part, whereas
Exactly.
So manufacture it, you could do it, but it will just put the cost up and not to get the cost down.
Get
so.
that.
And then also,
that's all I can think of.
yeah, and also, I mean, good point, Adrian. It does add another mechanical part, which means another risk for leakage. So you have to take an extra, protection there where that switch is for the waterproofness and so on. But interestingly, I think we have that on the Impact and some of the older models.
Yeah,
yes.
And the Impact and the Macro Racer.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah. So very interestingly, many people seem to like that. Interesting.
Juan Carlos Gamez Lopez says, "Porero mande varias veces mi correo, pero solo quiero una suscripción."
Sí.
Wait.
No,
Hi,
I don't.
yes, I'm still involved in the office metal detecting.
What's that?
Just responding to somebody on the comments.
Oh, okay.
Stuart Fitzpatrick thinks when you lower the prices as NOKTA, some people think that Detector is not as good as others because it's cheaper. They don't see the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's a fact that we've been as NOKTA trying to fight and tell people. Many people have got this view that the more expensive a machine is, the better it is, or the better quality it is. It's not, guys. Okay, it's not. Pricing is not only about the quality or the performance. Pricing also has a lot to do with a company's strategy, cost factors. There's a lot of things that go behind that. But unfortunately, just because Legend is priced lower than its competitors that are like 2 or 3 times more, people think that the other machines are a lot better in performance. But I'm sure, you guys see videos on the internet where many people prove that that's not the point and that's not the truth. But like you said, there is that image out there, and we've been fighting it, and we'll try to fight it. That doesn't mean that we're always going to have machines that are going to be priced at these price points in the future. And you also need to understand that the costs have been going up, inflation all over the world. Our costs are going up, our operational costs, our material, everything is going up. So in the future, maybe we will bring out machines that are more expensive too. But I'm going to repeat this.
Oh,
all the time, guys. I mean, there may be situations where that applies, but in our case, I can guarantee you, Legend can compete whatever is out there, guaranteed.
Very interesting question from somebody I've never heard of him, Mark Tyminski. Don't know, I've never heard of him. He says, Dilek, is NOKTA working on a full-size deep underwater unit? Did you hear that one, Dilek?
Dave, I'm just going to go away and get the prize thing ready.
You hear me, Dilek?
Maybe
Mark Tyminski. Maybe she's done that on purpose.
Yes, maybe. Dave, I'm just. Oh, well, I can't go, can I? Because
you can't. Leave me on my own, and I'll just read through someone's. So yeah. Kevin Garibaldi Fierro, he bought a Chinese copy of Deus Staff and adapted it to his detector. Let's remove that one.
Does bad weather affect internet?
Right.
No, right?
Mark Tyminski. I've never heard of him. He says, Dilek, is NOKTA working on a full-size deep underwater unit?
You don't know Mark?
Of course I
do. Mark, why? You know what? He's doing this on purpose. He wants me to reveal, That's why he's asking this question. Mark, guys, for those who don't know, Mark Tyminski is our VP of Business Development for North America. So he works for NOKTA. So he pretends like he's just a viewer, and he's asking me these questions to reveal, all the projects in the, future. But the answer is...
It's mid-afternoon for him there, isn't it?
Yeah. But the answer is, yeah, probably we will have a nice diving unit in the future, yeah.
Oh. And obviously that will be a big thing in America because there's a hell of a lot of people do underwater.
Oh, yeah.
The beaches and what have you. A hell of a lot of people. Not so much in the UK because it's freezing. And we're not allowed in Turkey either, are we?
What's that?
You can't do that in Turkey, can you? Detecting.
Yes, you can.
Oh, can you?
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that. You have to. Oh, yeah, you can. It's not that. I mean, we don't have a law that says you cannot metal detect, but you need to be careful. I mean, beaches, it's becoming more, popular. But then again, if you're gonna, detect somewhere else, it's better that you check with the authorities first because, I mean, this country is full of history. So, other places you need to be careful. Yeah. Yes, fully waterproof up to, let's see, that's not 5 meters, that's 3 meters.
That's fine. I might just smuggle it into my case then.
Dilek, have you ever, or your NOKTA team, taken a detector through customs in a backpack or a rucksack?
You mean, normally we carry them in our luggages, check-in luggages. We don't carry them.
No, I'm going on holiday this year, and I want to take a detector with me, but I want to take it through customs, and I just think I might.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, customs is not a problem.
Yeah, I just wonder if I'm going to a country where you can't metal detect. Cyprus.
Oh.
But I want to test the the waterproofness of some machines in the swimming pool. And I don't want to put them in my hand. I think I'll just put them in my baggage. But yeah, good fun holiday I have, isn't it? Where's Dad in the pool with metal detectors?
Ellie Morgan says, "Don't lithium batteries need to be in your carry-on?"
Yes.
Say that again.
Jelly Morgan, one of the viewers, she says, "Don't lithium batteries have to be in your carry-on luggage?"
Yeah, they do. Like your laptop.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There is okay. So you really need to check with the airlines first. You know what their rules are. Okay. Some airlines, if you know the what they call the watt hour, WATT hour, watt hour of the machine, and you can tell them that, and it's below a certain level. I forgot what the number was. They're okay with that. So now as some customers contact us and ask the wattage of the machine, now we actually put a list of all the watt hours of our machines on our website. So you really need to check with the airlines because, yeah, under a certain like wattage, whatever the terminology is, it should be okay to my knowledge.
Jelly's been
because if you think of, because if you think about it, we ship these units from country to country. You know, and they definitely are not going. They're definitely not going in a carry-on baggage when we ship them. They're going, you know, and sometimes they go on commercial planes too, not only cargo planes. You know, sometimes, you know, commercial planes carry, you know, goods too. And they ask for certain information from us, which is what they call the safety report, MSDS, and also the watt hour of the machine. And yeah, no problem. So I would check with the airlines. Maybe each airline has different rules. I don't know.
Maybe I could just post it to myself. That'd be easier.
She's back again.
Spotify.
Spotify.
There was
Chinese hackers.
One other question.
Sure.
Have you ever thought of looking into wireless coils?
Now I'm going to ask you a question back. Do you guys need wireless coils because you just like the coil to be wireless, or you just want less weight?
Very good question, Dilek, because you don't really notice it when you're detecting. You don't notice it when you extend your stem or shaft. It doesn't really weigh a lot, does it? Because there's a
possibility. If you, it's like anything hardwired. Your internet, for instance, you're going to get a better connection through hardwired than you are through wireless. So it's better to have wired than wireless anyway, isn't it?
Well, you can get more.
No, but this actually my question was a real question, because obviously there is a machine out there that's wireless, right? So which is a good machine, but is it really the weight and the design, the compactness factor that really attracts people? I really want to know. Or is it the fact that it's wireless that's attracting people? Because, you know, the wireless, you know, yes, wireless coil, to me, it's good, but then again, it adds other, you know, not issues, but other complications. For example, you can't really go underwater, then you have to, you know, have that like cable, right? Because you cannot have the transmission underwater. Then you need to use the extra cable.
It's a good question, Dilek.
Can you hear me?
Think one of the things would be nice.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
One of the things would be nice would be the cable in the shaft, in the stem. That'd be nice.
She's either gone again or thinking really hard there. Speed of changing the coil. I think the ease of using different coils is what would appeal to people, not so much the weight. Nobody needs a wireless coil. It doesn't leave the end of the shaft. It doesn't need to be wireless.
There's 2 Dileks. Oh, one.
There's only one Dilek.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It's Chinese, Dilek, Chinese.
So no, I really want to hear the answer. So I want to finish what I was saying.
Okay.
So there are other complications. It's good to have a wireless coil, but then again, underwater, you're not going to be able to have that transmission. So you will need a wire, and then you will have to charge that coil separately too. So you would have to charge probably your system box and the coil separately, blah, blah. So my question is, do people like the fact that it's wireless, or do people just prefer that wireless detector because it's lightweight and it's compact?
Well, we've got a number of answers. One says trouble with wireless coils will be game over if it glitches. Wireless coils don't last long, stick with wired.
Then you have to charge them.
Speed of changing the coil, putting one on instead of the other. Think the ease of using different coils is what would appeal to people, not so much the weight. Nobody needs a wireless coil. It doesn't leave the end of your shaft. Why does it need to be wireless? Good call, Aaron.
Very good call.
Then in the water, it's not wireless. You end up with having to charge the control box and the coil as well. Comes down to preference, but it also comes down to weight in some respect. Smoke and mirrors. Do you have a little smirk while going through a Garrett body detector at the airport?
Yeah, but not to do detectors, don't you? You do security detectors, Dilek?
Yes.
Yeah.
We do the handhelds.
They're good from what I've seen.
And as Bobby Hammock does say, another company does have proved their work. They're one of the top makes in the market, and they have the fines to back it up. But then again, Bobby, so does wired. And if that machine was wired, would it have had more fines? We don't know. We're just talking about possibilities.
Okay.
So there you go.
Right.
Data for you. Data.
When should we do the draw, Dave?
Shall we do it now, Adrian?
Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah.
Paul Huxley says the SX24 and SC24 are godsend coils. I don't know what they're off. Are they NOKTA?
No, yes, S624 is our 9.5 by 6-inch coil for the Simplex series, and the SC24 is the same size coil for our Score line.
Got you. That makes sense. Adrian, are you there?
Yes. So we're about to do the draw for the machine, and like Dilek said, if we have a UK winner, all done, someone in the UK wins it. If we have an overseas winner, we will then roll again and pick a UK winner. So thank you, Dilek. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Until we pick a UK winner.
Yeah. And you have to be in the show, in the chat, to say, I've won.
Yes.
Here we go. Is everybody ready? We've had a lot of entries. Is everyone ready?
Gosh, haven't we?
Yeah. You ready, Dave?
I'm ready, Adrian. Can you see it, Adrian?
Yeah, it's right. I can't. Yeah. Let's go.
Dilek, can you read the winner? Oh, he's an English winner. And he's a regular viewer.
Dominic, I cannot read the last name.
Dominic Tomzik. He's been watching us from the very, very start.
Is he from the UK?
He is from the UK.
Congratulations, Dominic.
Both his daughters use the MIDI Horde.
Oh, thank you.
You go into a very, very good lad with a family of young children who are coming up through the NOKTA ranks.
Very good. Congratulations, Dominic.
And he's here. He said he's here. So well done, Dominic.
Fantastic.
I'm over the moon.
You won a really good machine. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah,
and we want a video of you, Dominic. We want a video of you and the girls with the machine.
Yes.
Late on the show.
Yeah, that is fantastic. That is so nice. So well done, Dominic, and also thank you to all those who entered.
And thank you, of course, to Dilek. Yes,
100%, and NOKTA, and we've only lost the one machine tonight, not two. So Dilek's happy. I think everyone loves being on the show, Dilek, especially me and Dave. It's lots of banter, lots of chats. There's a lot of people in the chat going on saying he's a nice guy who won it as well. We've had questions that Dilek was asking. Has anyone else got any questions, especially about?
I think there was one more that I wanted to ask. I'm just scrolling up. Dominic's from Hereford, and he'll be at the Rodney Cook, I think. Is it Rodney Cook or Detectable? You come with the girls. He always brings them anyway.
I think it was Detectable. Yeah, Detectable this year. And it's very nice for our viewers wishing him well done. That's very nice to see. Very nice to see.
That's what community is.
Yeah, the detecting community. So very, very good.
So when you off on your travels next, Dilek?
I think it's Detectable.
So we'll see you in about 6 weeks. Must be now.
Yes. I'm not traveling in August. I'm going to take a few days off in August. And there are really no rallies, no events going on in August anyways. But starting September, I'll probably, Detectable is going to be the first one. Then I'll go to a few other ones. I really want to come to Rodney Cook. I'll try to arrange it and make it because that event has a special place in my heart because I lost my niece a year and a half ago at the age of 33. She had cancer. So I really want to, make it to that event. But even if I cannot make it, we're supporting that event fully with prizes. So I recommend everybody. Well, I don't know if they can find tickets anymore, but it's a really good event for the best cause. So, But if I don't see you there, I'll see you at Detectable, guys.
Yeah,
and you never know. We've got the Big Detecting Show Awards will be going live on the website shortly, and you never know, you might win again, Dilek.
I don't know.
Quite impressive.
Yeah.
That would be impressive.
Do you know that I have those prizes, at my office, right behind my back? And every time I look at it, I think of you guys, and I feel so happy and proud. So thank you.
No, thank you. Makes me want to tear up. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, she must think, what are they like, them pair?
I don't know.
Adrian, you want to go to bed?
No, he was crying.
No, I was crying, Dilek.
I thought.
But you're right. It is lovely meeting up, and
listen. I'm getting old, and my sight is getting bad. So, and I'm not wearing glasses. So I thought you were yawning.
Oh, that's why.
Good job you're not a nurse. God, blimey. Will you be announcing anything at Detectable?
No. I can tell you from now that at Detectable, we're not going to be announcing anything. If we announce anything, it's going to be the pulse machine. The next announcement we're going to have is going to be the pulse machine. So there's not really going to be a surprise. That's going to be our next launch. the pulse induction machine. And then hopefully in 2025, we will have, we're working on a lot of projects, but I don't know when they're going to finish. But in 2025, we may, but it's too early to talk right now.
Brilliant. Okay, excellent.
Adrian, it's a long time since a woman asked you, do you want to go to bed?
Well done, Adrian, top man.
That
was funny.
Yes. Yeah. Has the
hold on. Let's give Dilek a little bit of background here. Where is it? Let me find it.
I don't think Dilek's seen this. Dilek
hasn't seen this.
There was a television.
He may be rubbish at jokes, but Adrian joins the team as one of the most experienced field testers in the world.
Show the rest of it. Show the rest of it. Because
What is that?
That clip.
You have to. Dilek, there was a television channel thing that was going to be launched, and it was put on YouTube as a pilot, and then funding ran out. But they got me to test the machine and field test, and the producer said some very abbreviated things about me. And someone in the chat has just commented, has the triple score, Matt Kent, really nice guy, never met him, has the triple score been tested by the best tester in the world? Thank you, Matt. No, I haven't got one. I haven't had
so
one.
you're admitting it?
Yeah, I haven't. I won't.
No, you're admitting you're the best tester in the world.
No, I'm not.
Well, why are you answering the question then?
I'm the best tester.
Adrian, you didn't get one? It's my bad then.
No, we if we get one, we'll write a review for Treasure Hunting magazine, and it's nice when a NOKTA machine comes in as well as other manufacturers. You know it's going to work, unlike some others that we get, and we won't write about it if it's not good. But yeah, the triple score, I think, value for money.
So you know what, Adrian, remind me. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but please send me an email, no message. Okay, because sometimes I miss messages,
You're getting
eventually I'll see them. No, eventually I'll see them. But sometimes, when I get too many messages, they go down and then I forget about it. So email. I can never miss an email. Email me tomorrow, okay?
Thank you, Dilek.
I need to email you directly as well, don't I, Dilek? Because the one I sent to NOKTA, obviously you haven't seen.
Say that again?
I need to email you directly because the email I sent to
not again. I cannot hear you. I'm going to lose connection again. Damn it.
I need to send you an email directly.
I cannot hear you.
I need to email you directly because the email that I sent, you didn't get.
Sorry, guys. I don't understand what you're saying. I cannot hear you.
Right.
I'll email you.
You know what? Hold on just a second. I'm just going to leave, come back because I cannot hear anything.
Do you think it's because she's... no, you can't say...
Can you hear us? Oh, no.
Oh, you didn't have that video because that was quite funny. Dilek,
no, I was only sent that little bit of it.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah, thanks, Matt Kent.
Here she is.
That. Yeah.
I said, right. I need to send you an email because the one I sent to NOKTA didn't come through to you about the advertising in the ArcMD mag.
But you messaged me. Did you send the email?
No, again? I'll send it again to you.
Right,
yeah, please.
Enough of that. We're not doing. We can't do Adrian's wall tonight, can we, Dave?
No, we can't do Adrian's wall now.
No, sorry, Philip.
It's 9:30. God, it's 9:30 already.
Yeah. I think
you're complaining. You're complaining. It's 11:30 here.
No, not complaining. It's just it's gone very quick.
But it's nice and warm there. It's horrible here. It's cold for summer.
Thing is, though, Adrian.
What's the temperature there?
14 centigrade, -6.
Yeah, come on.
No, it's. I'll tell you, Dilek. I'll tell you. I will tell you. It is. It sounds high, but it's not.
But Adrian, think about it.
19. Yeah, it's not.
In like 3 sleeps from now, I'll be enjoying the same weather as Dilek.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Go away.
It's probably like 30 degrees here right now. It's so hot.
Lovely.
I'll even do you a little video from Kornos and the tombs at Dalian as well, Adrian.
Yeah. Thank you. Right. Firstly, I think we should thank Dilek for coming on tonight.
Yes,
Really
Thank you,
it's
guys.
a pleasure having you as ever, Dilek. And thank you to all the people who've come from Dilek sharing the show. Lots of you viewers tonight. In fact, we've had quite a few people sign up to the our Big Detecting Show YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, please do so, and we'll see you here every week from 8 o'clock.
Next week.
The next 2 weeks. Adrian, next week, you'll be joined by Digger Dawn.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't even remember this because I've lined up his guests for him. And the week after, you'll be joined by Shane and hopefully somebody else as well.
Yes. Tom Dempster, I haven't asked him yet. A field tester, similar to myself.
But he's not one of the world's best, is he?
No, that's why I've got him on. We might have another person from
somewhere else.
Somewhere. Actually, if you've got any questions about metal detecting, the law, where it's going, the government, get them ready. Not next week, the week after, because we got someone coming on the show who'll be able to answer those.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. So we've got someone quite big coming on. We got Dawn coming on next week. And the week after, I'm going to basically mix it up with loads of random people.
Which I'm going to watch and laugh my head off because you're bound to get something wrong.
Yeah, but no, we get. I think I'll say we're going to have a representative on from the UK National Council of Metal Detecting to talk to us.
Well,
so,
I'm not here.
Yeah, so Dave can't answer any questions. So yeah, big thing, big show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for Nokta. Thank you for Dilek. And thank you to Dave.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you to the viewers.
No,
thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. As usual, it was a pleasure to be on your show. Thank you to all the viewers. And have a great night. I'll hopefully see you guys at Detector. And if some of the viewers are going to be there, come say hi. Nokta Detectors love you. Bye.
We love you back. Adrian,
Bye.
Are you ending the show?
No.
Oh, she's gone again. Thank you, Dilek. I'm making Adrian end the show now. Play the same video as normal.
What one is it?
ArcMD Mag. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. When I say now, press end. Hover over end screen now.